Are you running tight on money? Are you pretty low on it? Are you trying to figure out how to make those bills go away? Well, before you start thinking about going on Turo to try to make some passive income or semi-passive income, there are 5 things that you need to know before you start. Now, before we go into talking about the subject, I want you to know something. We are giving away $200 once we reach 2,500 subscribers. Right now, we're just 1,000 short of having those subscribers happen. Gonna go ahead, give away $200 before December 31st once we hit that number. So, how do you participate? What's the big you on this, right? This is what you got to do. I want you to go ahead and like, I want you to go ahead and comment, and I need you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel as well too. As you comment into these comments of our videos that we have here, you are automatically entered into the contest. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to show you that I do care about you. I want you to win. I want us to all win. But you got to go ahead and play your part. So go ahead and subscribe. Other thing, while we're in the holiday season, I'm in the spirit. I want you to go ahead and check out our special promotion we have going on from December 1st all the way to December 31st. I am going to discount my Turo Masterclass. Now, this class is going to talk about the ins and outs, A to Z, how to get yourself going as a Turo superstar host. I'm going to walk you through all the steps, how you do your check-in procedures, how you deal with customer complaints, how you deal with any type of claims to make sure you're set up for success. This has helped me generate almost a 6-figure salary, and I want to make sure that you're set up for success. So guys, to get down below, to get more information, the link is down below. Go ahead and click on it right now. We're going to go ahead and take care of you, okay, guys? But don't wait. Those seats are going to be closed soon, so don't wait till the last minute. Definitely take the time out and check it out, guys. So let's start the show. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. It's your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. We're going to talk about Turo. Again, we're going to talk about the 5 things that you should know before you get involved becoming a host. You got to understand first, we're going to talk about the insurance coverage. I can't stress this enough. You got to understand that the insurance coverage should be optimized to meet your need, not the need of what you're hearing from other courses, but based off what you consider what is your threshold for risk. Now, with that in mind, when we talk about these things, right? When we talk about the insurance, I'm talking about, hey, do I need no protection plan with Turo? I got it covered, or I need everything. For me, I recommend going with the 75% plan. It's the high and the low, basically. It's not too much putting into having Turo cover everything with a zero deductible, but it's not you walking away where if you get an accident, scuff or anything, and you will have accidents with customers, you're not sitting here footing the bill. That's one thing I'll point out right there. So with point number 2, I want to talk about the vehicle preparation and the maintenance of the vehicle. You have to make sure when you have your vehicle on the platform, you got to check in and check out 24 hours. That's right. So if your car is not rented out, let's say tomorrow, you still want to take those pictures because you never know, you might have a customer the day after that books it at night, and you don't want to be trying to figure out, hey, do I have all this ready to go? I make a checklist personally when dealing with my customers that my staff use, and they follow the guidelines. Additionally, with the maintenance, do not neglect on your maintenance. This becomes a safety issue. If something happens with your vehicle while you're on the platform and they come to find out that you didn't do the proper maintenance, for example, brakes, tires, things like that, they will deny your claim. I will say that again, they will deny your claim. So you want to make sure you stay up on top of your maintenance. One of the features that I use is called Bouncy. Bouncy allows me to input exactly when I have maintenance coming up, when I need to do rotations, whatever I need to take care of that vehicle, I keep a running tab on, and it's very easy versus just using Excel. Point number 3 is about dealing with pricing and fee strategies, right? You don't have too much say on the fees per se because Turo's going to issue out what they're going to issue, what they feel like what's yours. But some of the fees that we are going to talk about is dealing with your gas reimbursement, tolls, tickets, going over the mileage, things of that sort right there. Those things are listed in their guidelines. But with pricing strategy, the best thing that I do is make sure that I am looking at the area where I'm at. I typically look at Charlotte, North Carolina. I look at the surrounding area with the vehicle that I have, and then I compare it with other vehicles and see what they're pricing for. Point three, pricing strategies and fees. The thing that you need to look into with the pricing strategy is comparing what is in your area. What typical vehicles that are similar in your type of vehicle that you have. For example, I have a Nissan Sentra. Okay, their competitor is going to be a Honda Accord, a Honda Civic, a Toyota Corolla, a Kia, these vehicles. But in particular, too, I focus on what my vehicle is with the same lead, meaning that if I have a 2019 Nissan Sentra, how much are they pricing a 2015? How much are they pricing a 2023? And you make sure you gauge it correctly. When you look at the prices, because there is public information, when you look at those prices, you can see exactly what your competitors are charging, and then you go right underneath them. That's correct. You go right underneath them. When you do that, when you're starting off, you're going to start really getting a lot of people coming to you. They are willing to try you out because of your price, but don't go too deep. Now, you can do discounts on Turo. You can do price discounts. It's up to you. I use price discounts on my regular economic cars because I like that idea that I can give my customer a good deal, vice some folks who don't give any discounts. At the end of the day, people appreciate those discounts that you give. All those little wins come to a big win. With fees you cannot control. Only thing you can do is report them and document it. Cleaning fees, that counts dog hair, pet hair, cigarette, vomit, all that stuff, bodily functions going in your car. Ugh, you don't want to have that in there, but you got to document that stuff. That means taking pictures, many pictures as you can. Same thing with your gas. You always take a picture of your vehicle odometer and fuel before and after a trip, regardless. Because if there's anything in contest that goes on with the mileage, which we'll talk about right after this, and the fuel, you have the pictures with the daytime group or the timestamp. With mileage, self-explanatory. At the end of your checkout with the customer, you put in the mileage that they drove. Now, I am a critic where I may have put those in, may have not put those in. And what I mean by that is that if I have a mileage of 300 miles a day, right? And I notice that you're traveling out of the state and you're going to have a car for more than a couple of days and you're traveling, like I live in North Carolina, and I noticed that you're going down to Florida, I'm going to definitely be looking at your mileage. And ways that I can pull the mileage again is using a bouncy or GPS system, taking a picture. You need to take a picture regardless. That way, if there's any type of mileage, you can report that. They can't argue it. You have it laid out right there. As far as tolls, people go through toll booths. Self-explanatory. Recommend you get a toll pass. I have one in North Carolina. Helps you, tracks everything, makes it easy for you. And then tickets. Tickets come in the form of not just police tickets, but tickets at the airport. So at Charlotte Douglas Airport, you have a valet system, which you have to pay to use. Now, I typically park my cars there, and that goes back to the customer for using it. Give them a fair warning on that. Point number four, effective communication with renters. I will tell you this, I do not like talking on the phone with my renters if I don't have to, because first off, my team is not there to listen to the conversation. I have to go back and relay what was said in the conversation. Number two, Turo's not listening. Number three, you're gonna have this back and forth. You're gonna have it where they're making access to you. This whole thing requires to be, with my program, is to be semi-passive or passive, not I'm actually on the phone. Because imagine you having 30 cars or 40 cars. This is gonna be like the headache of your dreams or your nightmares, basically. What I do, I let people know when they rent the car to make sure they download the Turo Messenger app. That way we can have communication. Turo sees everything, is transparent. I lay out a template showing instructions exactly what they need to do, what's coming up next. I let them know what the pickup and the drop off procedure is going to be. And I allow them to know that this is no smoking, no pets allowed. And I set those expectations. The customers understand that they have to get this application in order to talk to me. They can talk to me through text, they could talk to me on the phone, but all conversations need to be held or follow up in the Messenger app. That way, when it comes to any type of disputes or any arguments or anything about your car being damaged or something that's not right, you have it all laid out. Messenger app, Turo sees it, and you avoid this big headache or whatnot, they call it. Finally, point number 5, risk management and safety measures. Lastly, consider risk management. Now, what I mean by that, it's like, how much are you paying for this car? Are you going to go buy a new car? Are you going to finance it? Are you going to do anything like that? Are you going to do anything that's going to put you in a hole? That's one factor. Another factor is security features. Are you going to put a security system? Are you going to put a kill switch in your car? I have one. Depending on what vehicle it is, it's a kill switch in there. Or how much are you going to do your miles? These questions come up in mind because it's essential to know what your customer is looking to have. If you do too low on your miles, customers are not going to get it. It'll be local, but like if people want to drive a car on the weekend, for me, people like to go to Myrtle Beach when it gets warm. Right now, they're not going there, but when they want to get away and want to travel and want a car that gives them 300 plus miles. On the other extreme, unlimited miles. I do not recommend unlimited miles because at the end of the day, we're talking about maintenance again, right? How much maintenance does it cost annually for your vehicle? Those things that you need to take into consideration. I've seen it where guys bought Mercedes Benz or Ferraris, and it's, oh yeah, this is a good deal. But when it's time to take care of the maintenance, which is not covering your warranty, it's just wear and tear. Now you're like, man, I don't have the money to fix this right now. Now you're down a car. You don't want to have that. So guys, those are the 5 basic things that you need to know before you start on the platform as a Turo host. Now I have a course which I'm going to drop here now for you. It's down in the description. I got something for you on the other end. Check this out. Guys, let me know what you thought. What's your thoughts about this? What other things do you think you need to have in order for you to be a successful host on Turo? Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the other side. And don't forget to check out the course. Course is in the description, top of the description. Talk to you later, guys. Take care.